Hello everyone, it's Vinia and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're finally trying Taiwanese makeup beauty brands. Dun, da, da, da. And I'm so excited because this one, oh my gosh, required a bit of research, I'm not gonna lie. Because when it comes to Taiwanese makeup beauty brands, there weren't a lot on the market, or at least they weren't easy to find for me. Because when I went to their drugstores, they carry mostly Korean or Japanese makeup beauty brands. But, you know, with enough effort and research, of course, I discovered the brands 1028, Heme, Solone, and then there's Sky Beauty, which is a makeup artist brand, which is not available in the drugstore. That's why I had to go to Beauty Stage, which is available at Shinkong Mitsukoshi. And then there's a brand that I discovered at the very last minute called Meko. So I am glad that we can at least explore 5 brands today. And without further ado, let's jump right in. So my skin is well prepped and moisturized. I've also unboxed everything here in front of me now. And first up, definitely brows. For brows, I actually got this one from the brand 1028. This brand, actually 1028, is one of the most popular ones that I found. And I just decided to get the longwear eyebrow definer. This is in the shade BR10. So this is what it looks like. It just has the logo over here. Oh, it's this type of so this is what it looks like. And let's just watch. This is what brown 10 looks like, and it's a little stiff actually, but maybe it's still just warming up. And this pulley, medyo jumbo-ish siya na maliit. Oh, that's actually nice. It's also not too stiff na masakit siya. And then let's try the pencil. So this is what my brows look like, and I find that the one from the swatch is honestly a lot more brown than when applied on my brows, but it could also be because of my microblading. It's a lot more neutral, but I find that it made my brows look fuller but also like softer, which is very interesting. The next one that we have is this primer from Solone. It's called the Hydro Moist Primer Essence, and this is actually a very popular primer. Well, not the specific variant, but the other one that they had. It's in a silver packaging. I think it's only called like Moist Primer Essence. But this one, it has the Hydro to it. So I guess it's for people with dry skin. But even if I am someone with oily skin, no, and swatch ko naman siya sa store, hindi naman siya ganun ka-heavy. So it looks like this when you pump it. And then when you blend it out, it's just very lightweight. So I decided to go for it anyway. And also, if the other one is really good, I'm pretty sure this one is still on par with that one. Although that seems to be like a very hard product to get, because even locals, I tried looking on their TikTok and parang hirap talaga silang makabili. They would be like thanking someone else for finally getting it for them. And it's just, it must be a really good primer. Anyway, let's try to put this on my face. I like that it comes with a pump, but I'm just gonna do like a bit of a pump and apply this on my face. My face is looking very red, but oh, it's really lightweight. I feel like it's more lightweight on my skin than when I swatch it on my hand. And there's a slight tackiness to it, but I don't think it's gonna be like too grippy as compared to like other primers. But I guess I like that there's still that factor to it. So this product is actually made from spring seawater and has a lightweight texture that transforms into water upon application. And I definitely see that kasi when you pump the product, it looks like a jelly-like silicone texture. Pero once you blend it out, it really feels like water, something very lightweight. And also, it says here to use it before makeup to hydrate the skin, providing a hydrating and soft focus effect which helps the subsequent foundation adhere more smoothly and delicately. I definitely noticed the soft focus effect, but I don't think it's something gonna be very drastic, especially if you want like a very pore minimizing primer, but I do see it, just nothing too crazy. Also sa ingredients, I noticed that there's Centella asiatica and there's citric acid, which is nice to see that there are skincare ingredients in the primer. So far, I haven't had any complaints with the products, and this one is from Kai Beauty. It's our foundation of choice. It's the Weightless Nude Tinted Foundation. This one is the hardest one for me to find. It's the Makeup Artist brand, and he seems to be a very popular YouTuber as well, but all of his content are in Mandarin, so it was hard for me. It didn't have any captions on them, but this is his brand. It's the Weightless Nude Tinted Foundation. It's a little bit more expensive. It's 1,780 NTD, but the packaging is very giving. I find that it also feels... Hala, oh, what's happening? Hala, I'm not open. Oh no, what's going on? Hala, I'm not. Okay, there you go. The packaging is definitely very luxe. It reminds me of the Giorgio Armani foundation, and I am in the shade 5N Wheat Beige, and this is already their darkest shade, so let us see. Okay. Oh no, it's quite watery. After one pump, may lumabas pa dun sa pump, so medyo makalat tuloy siya agad. Hold on, give me a minute. Let's swatch it. I actually did swatch this on the store, so I'm quite confident that this is my shade. It looks like my shade, so yeah, and it really is lightweight. I like that. So I actually also got this one pala from Solone, because Solone is actually also known for their beauty tools. So it's my first time using a spatula. I know a lot of people like rave about using a spatula, so I thought this is the perfect time for me to use it. I just got the one, like the smaller one. This is what it looks like. Anyway, let's try to apply it on my face. Oh, parang mali yung ginawa ko. Tama ba? Ganito ba? And then I'm gonna use my foundation brush to blend it out. Did I put too much? It seems so lightweight that I feel like I had to add more. I feel like it gave me the coverage because I applied a little too much. Let me just get a sponge so that I can kind of like shear it out a little. Okay, that feels better. So this is what it looks like on one side of my face. This is with and without. I have a lot of redness, so it really makes a huge difference whenever I apply foundation. But there's a slight tackiness to it, I'm not gonna lie. But it also is very lightweight. I am really impressed and surprised. But also I feel like it gives me enough coverage. There's a slight satiny feel to it because it's definitely not matte. But so far, I like it. Let me just pump a little bit more for the other side of my face. Oh wait, the spatula. Let's use the spatula. So the color match, I honestly would say is really good. But this is already like the darkest shade, so if you're anything deeper than my skin tone, it might not be the one that can work for you. And hold on, let me just use the sponge. I feel like using the sponge helps with the finishing talaga, with any foundation, to be honest. There you go. Oh my gosh, I like this foundation. So the spatula, I'm not sure if I like it or this might be too lightweight of a foundation now for me to actually use it. But it's a little messy also, so that's just like something additional for me to clean. Maybe for a different foundation, I'd appreciate it more. But the foundation so far, it feels like my skin, but better. I know I always say that, but you guys know that's the type of foundation that I like. It's It's definitely my skin but better with the right amount of glow reflecting on my skin. And even if I found it so expensive when I got it, I feel like it's justifying its price point. It does give a very high-end finish to it, I'm not gonna lie. But again, this is already the darkest shade, so if you're a shade deeper than my skin tone, it might not work for you. But if you're the same shade or even lighter than I am, I highly recommend this. Medyo kumalat lang yung sa pump niya, which medyo pet peeve ko kasi yun pag sobrang kumakalat na yung makeup. So, let's clean that beforehand. Next up, meron pala akong nabiling lip primer. I noticed kanina nagda-dry yung lips ko. So, I got this lip primer from the brand Heme. Yung spelling niya is H-E-M-E. And from the content that I saw and the people that I've heard talking about it, it's called Heme daw. And this is what the lip primer looks like. Sobrang minimal lang niya na black, tapos may logo lang sa baba. And here it says lip primer. There's a matte one and there's a glossy one. And of course, I chose the matte one because I don't want... Oh! I don't really like glossy type of lip balm unless it's like for nighttime. Okay, let's see how it will help with the dry patches around here. My lips always get so dry over here and over here for some reason. That's why I cannot live without lip balms. But then again, if it's a lip primer, am I not supposed to apply this before like lipstick? Like as in like this one and then lipstick? Because when it comes to lip balm, I would usually like apply it and then remove it before my lipstick. But I don't know. Let's just use it as a lip balm for now. So for concealer, I got this one from the brand 1028 also. It's called the Pro Fix Under Eye Concealer. I chose this one kasi I've been meaning to get a peach corrector also. So this one, sakto, it has a peach corrector and the actual concealer. I've been struggling with dark under eyes lately, so I find that this is gonna be a great addition to my collection also. Oh, it's very creamy. I rarely use cream concealer, but why not, right? So this is what the swatch looks like. This is the peach corrector and then this one is the concealer. I hope the concealer is not too light for me. I think I'm just gonna use my fingers for this one. I feel like the foundation did cover my under eyes pretty well, I'm not gonna lie, but I just want to try it anyway and see the difference. So now let me apply the concealer. I'm just gonna use my fingers also here. Oh my gosh, it's so light. Hold on. Okay, so this is the comparison. I feel like it definitely did brighten my under eye. I just feel like the concealer is a tad bit lighter for my skin. So I've applied the under eye concealer and corrector on both under eyes. I hope it is not too bright. I tried to fade it out a little so that it's not too intense because I find that the concealer is a tad bit lighter for me. But I think it still helped brighten my under eyes, made it more alive. Now let's set everything with the powder. This one is also from 1028. It's the Oil Block Ultra Longwear Pressed. Oh, I got a pressed powder. I thought oh my gosh, it's so cute. I thought I got a loose powder. Anyway, it's so cute. It has like a small puff here. Sobrang cute. Okay. And it has like the powder over here. It's white. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought I got a setting powder. I think I should use a brush for this though. There's a bit of fallout to it, but it's setting my face pretty nicely. And I like that it's not making my face too white. When it comes to setting with a brush, you really have to like push it in. Like kind of like a puff would, but of course it would be lighter with a brush. Okay, so far so good. I actually like that. I am surprised. Now let's move on to the eyes, and I actually got an eye color palette. It's from the brand Heme, and this is probably the first brand that caught my eye even before that I went, because it's a very like aesthetic type of like packaging and all, and it also says it's made in Taiwan. So this is like the first brand I got to know, and I got this one. Oh, it's so cute. This one is in the shade Oat Milk, and I just got a very neutral palette. How cute! Here. And meron siya ng maliliit na brush. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen an eyeshadow palette with brushes like this. And it's so cute that they would still put this here. And also the packaging is actually magnet. I don't know, it's so cute. Anyway. This is so cute. I kind of want to use them. But I know it would take me like forever. So let's set them aside. So this is what the colors look like swatch. The glitters are so hard to remove. I am quite glittery all over na. But let's see how it would apply on our eyes. So I'm just gonna use this shade in the middle to kind of like, ooh, powdery. Hold on. Kumakalat siya dun sa palette kaagad. Okay. Let's be careful. Hala, ang kalat na ng palette. Medyo nagpanik ako. I'm really tapping off the excess. Ayan o, kumalat siya dito, kumalat siya doon. And isa pa lang yung kinukuhanan ko, so I'm a bit worried it will get all messy later on. Okay. I like how the color is looking on my eyes though. I think I'm gonna apply this glittery shade. I think I'm just gonna use my fingers for this. Then I'm gonna apply this shimmery shade here on the center part to make it look brighter. And then I'm just gonna take this color again slowly, because it's really like going all over the place. Then I'm just gonna blend everything, and then I'm also gonna apply that color at the bottom part of my eye. So I got this one from Solone. It's just a very cute single eyeshadow. It doesn't have a name like the shade name, but let's apply it anyway. Oh, I kind of like this one. So I just applied the deeper shade on the outer parts of my eye. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. And this palette, it's very pretty, but it's a little too messy for me. Every time I would dip my brush into a color, the fallout goes everywhere. And it's like some parts of this pigment is already on this color, and it's just, I just know it's gonna be a mess down the line. And also, like, even the glitters, it kind of like goes everywhere after I swatch it. So it's a little hard to manage. I feel like it's gonna be quite messy. I tried wiping the packaging also kasi may napuntang eyeshadow dun sa packaging. But yeah, nagmarka siya. Even here you can see there's a bit of like the dark brown shade here, and there's a bit of glitters na. It's just gonna be too messy for my liking, and I have to pass on this one. That's actually like the first disappointing product that we've tried today. Whew. This one though from Solone, I am really impressed by this eyeshadow. It's just, I bought this on a whim because I thought the color looks really nice and like the right champagne that I like. And it's the one that I applied on my inner corners. And I think it looks really cute and definitely my color. And this is probably like how much lang because it's really small. But it doesn't have the shade name. I will try to look for it, but I really like this one. Now let's move on to mascara. So this one is also from 1028, and it seems like mascara is 1028's specialty because a lot of people are raving about their mascaras. The one that I got is the Super Slim Curl Mascara. And this is what it looks like. It's like fuchsia pink. It's like screaming at me. But let's try to put this on. Ooh, the wand looks like this. Very slim. And I've already curled my lashes, so let's try to put this on. Oh, that's really cute. Cute. So this is what our lashes look like, and I find that it's really on the more natural side. And that's also what I kind of expected anyway for something like a more super slim type of mascara. And what I like about this though is that even though it looks very natural, it is very black. If anything, it's like an intense black. That even though it coated your lashes so naturally, it gives you like definition that makes your eyes kind of like pop a little more, but also still looking very natural, if that makes sense. And the only thing that I'm not sure about this one is that it's a little bit wet. Like when I was applying it, coating my lashes, I can actually feel that the formula is a little bit wet, which I'm not really a fan of when it comes to mascaras. But it set so quickly that I kind of like forgot that it was actually wet at first. But it's just really black. I am so distracted. I love how intense the black looks like, and I guess the rave for the 1028 mascaras are really real. It fascinates me how there's so many good mascaras when it comes to Asian brands. It's wild. Now let's move on to face. So I got a few face products. This one is the last brand that I discovered actually. It's from the brand Meko. This one is the shading powder in 04, blush powder in 01, and highlighting powder in 01. And then from heme, I got this one. It's in the shade Tender Apricot. It comes with a brush like this. I just hope it's not as powdery and as messy as the eyeshadow. I'm a little bit worried now. But yeah, it comes with a brush like this. Okay, so here are the swatches. This is the contour powder. I don't know if you guys can see because I can barely see it. This is the contour shade. This is the blush shade. And then this is the highlighting shade. And then this is the one from heme. So what I find is that even though it's sheer upon like swatches, it can still look really good with your makeup. So, you know, my expectations are still there. I am still hopeful. So let's start with the contour. I hope it shows up on my skin. Okay. I see it. I see it. It's there. And what I like about this Meko brand is that it doesn't have much fallout. So even though it's sheer, I believe in it. Okay, so it's such a barely there contour that I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it does help with the contour, but I can barely see it. Do we think it made a difference? I'm not sure, but I really like the texture of this. So let's try the blush. Hold on, but there's heme. For blush, I'm gonna do a bit of heme first as kind of like the base, but there's really a lot of fallout with this one. Okay. Oh, but it's quite pigmented. Okay, I like that. The blush from heme, I think I actually like because I really like how the color payoff looks like. It's just a very nice apricot shade, and even though there's fallout to it, it's not as messy as the eyeshadow palette, so she gets points. And now I'm gonna apply a bit of the Meko blush. I'm just gonna use a fan brush because it's gonna be... Oh, okay. Blush. She really said blush. This really intensified the blush, I feel like, and even though it's sheer, I feel like I can see it better compared to the contour shade, and it's just, I don't know, I like the coral shade of this one, and I'm excited to wear it on its own next time. But even together with the apricot shade, I think it looks very nice. Now let's move on to lips. I actually have 3. Well, the other one is the lip primer, which I feel like didn't help much with moisturizing my lips, which is probably not what it is for. I guess it's really just a lip primer to like really mattify the lips. maybe. But for my two other lip products, I have this one from 1028. It's the Uni Creamy Dew Lipstick. This is what it looks like. I like the packaging, honestly. And the color, oh my gosh! I forgot how pretty this is. Oh, it's a little bit red. So this is what the 1028 looks like. I feel like it would be more brown, but it's a little bit more red. And the next one that I have is from Heme. It's the Lip Cream Mousse in the shade Soft Setter. And Heme packaging, I feel like they really nailed it. It looks very classy and very sleek. This one smells like ice cream. And this is what they look like. They both look a little bit similar. How did I do that? So let's try the one from 1028. It smells like lipstick. I like the feel that it gives on my lips, and I find that even though here it looks very dewy and it says here that it's a creamy dew lipstick, I feel like it can still be softened and not be too crazy dewy and glowy on your lips. Not bad, not bad, but I feel like the color is not suitable for this makeup look. Hold on. I think it stained my lips a little bit, which could be good if that's a lipstick that I'm wearing. But let's try this one from Heme. It's very smooth and creamy, very mousse-like talaga. And I think this is the lipstick that will go with it. I feel like it goes better with the whole look. This one is nice. And there you have it, guys. This is our final look using everything Taiwanese makeup beauty brands. And I am quite impressed with the makeup look that we came up with, because I feel like it even looks good with the outfit that I'm wearing right now. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I get so scared every time because of course I don't know what products I'll be working with, but also I think that is part of the fun. But now let's talk about my top 3. I have to give it to the foundation. The foundation is really impressive. It justifies the price point, and I just really like how my skin looks like right now. It's definitely an outstanding foundation. I know I will be using the following days to come because I really like how my makeup looks right now, how my skin looks, and it just gives me a very nice subtle glow, but also just something very skin-like. And you guys know I love everything my skin but better, and this one gave it to me. She delivered. The next one has got to go to the eyebrow pencil. This one is from 1028, and I really love the color of this one. I feel like it's the perfect in between for my hair and for my brows, and I like how it makes my brows look very full but also a lot softer, which is just, there's something about it. This is the one in brown 10. So I just like how the way this one looks. And then lastly, I have to give it to the 1028 Super Slim Curl Waterproof Mascara. I really love how natural looking this is, but it gives you the definition by being a very intense black mascara. And I just find it very unique, and I guess Asian brand seems to be doing really great when it comes to mascaras talaga. And that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you find this video helpful, especially for your next shopping adventure in Taiwan. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!